Now for page 2, you're going to take the sketch and act as if you just flipped it over. That's the way you're going to do the layout. I'm going to take a little bit of creative license. I don't want my layouts to match up perfectly, so I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Again, adhering my 8x9 piece of pattern paper, but this time I'm bringing it down closer to the bottom of the page, still sort of centered, but closer to the bottom. Don't want it to be too crooked. A little crooked doesn't bother me. Too crooked does. Alright, next, again, my paper strip and my 4x6 photo. With this photo, I don't know if you can tell, but I stacked it. I had 2 pictures of Robert like this, so I cut the second one out in a 2-inch square, and I cut pieces of other photos in 2-inch squares and stacked them, and it gave this a little bit of dimension and I feel like movement. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and choose where I want that to line up. I'm going to have my photo right here and my 1-inch strip going across the page again, just like that. Now I'm going to add my stack of photos just like I did on the first page. Leaving space between photos. Again, I like to show or see the paper in between photos. If you don't have enough photos, if you don't have 6 photos, it's a neat idea to use different patterns instead in place of the 2x2 photos. Okay, now I'm going to also add a little journaling block, which I did beforehand as well. Not so sure where I want this to go though. I think I'm just going to put it right here. This 2-page layout was actually requested by one of our viewers. Her name is Marty with the Georgia Scrapper. She asked to see a 2-page layout featuring journaling. So Marty, this one's for you. Here's my little journaling block and 2 pages, which I will show you in just a moment. Again, I'm going to add some rub-ons identical to the ones that I put on page 1. With my very cool rub-on tool by Basic Gray. I love this. I know you all are thinking, what's the big deal? Just get a lollipop stick. But I tell you, just give this a try. It's a fabulous tool. I love it. Again, easily pull up the rub-on paper to make sure that they are actually adhered to the paper. All right. And I'm pretty much done with page 2. However, I do want to add a couple of more little things just to jazz it up a bit. I'm going to add some rub-ons around my journaling block, just a couple of stars. Now I'm being lazy here because I didn't cut them out, which I typically do. So when you do it this way, you got to be very careful not to rub on anything around your rub-ons, because then you'll have other rub-ons on your paper. This is not the best way to do it because I mess it up all the time and get other rub-ons on my page. But for quick and easy completion, I just kind of rub them on right on the sheet and just try to be careful. So there's some cute stars there. I'm also going to grab page 1 and add a couple of these around my title. Just some stars. This is just kind of a cute finishing touch for me. I am very pleased with this. It turned out fabulous. It was quick, it was easy, and I've got a 2-page layout. And if you know me, then you also know that I am not a big fan of 2-page layouts. But I really do like the way this one turned out. Very, very cute. All right, let me just show you page 2 really quickly. And because these are big, you know, it's going to be big for me to show you both of them. I'm going to scan and show you this. You'll see a list of supplies and tips that I gave at the end of the video, as well as a picture of the completed layouts. I'll show you them like this. Here is page 1. And here is page 2. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed making this layout with me. Until next time, bye.